6C students, this is Mr. Eamon and your other 6C teachers here to give you guys 6 tips to be successful for the rest of the school year with e-learning. So tip number 1 for e-learning from 6C is that students should be checking their student emails. You're going to find a lot of the communication between teachers and students now with e-learning is going to be through email. So what students can do is they're going to log into their Rapid Identity. I'm logged in as a teacher, so there might be some resources here that the student might not have. So ID.D300, and then they're going to click on their Gmail. Their Gmail is going to look very similar to my Gmail. Except if you guys see here, mine, I have a bunch of emails that I sent to myself to show you some examples. These are some topics that you might email your teacher about, or your teacher might be emailing you. So for example, if your Zoom or Google Meet is down, video is not working, if you have an incomplete assignment, if you have an assignment that you have a question about, or maybe this teacher has a question about, this is where you're going to find your communication. Students should be checking their email try to check it every day as soon as you log on to e-learning. If you're done with your e-learning, at the end of e-learning, you want to check to see if there's any communication from your teachers. So that is tip number 1 about e-learning.
Hi, this is Mrs. Horman with tip number 2 to remind you to check Infinite Campus daily for your grades. During this time of online learning, missing assignments are marked with an I instead of an M. So that makes the I our new M on Infinite Campus. This was Mrs. Horman with tip number 2 to check Infinite Campus daily for your grades, and that the I is our new M.
Send. Oh, hey ladies and gents. Miss Perk is coming at you with tip number 3. Tip number 3 is to make sure that you are emailing and communicating with your teachers if you have an issue or a question. So if there's more than one teacher that assists in that class, you can email the core teacher, you can email a teacher that assists in that class, you can email your resource teacher if you have one, with those questions that you have. So if you've been trying to figure something out and you just can't figure it out, you can't find the answer to your question, you keep on getting the same types of questions wrong, something continues to be marked incomplete or missing in Infinite Campus or on Haiku, those are the types of questions we like to see. Okay, so make sure you're emailing your teachers, using us as support if you need it. Be sure to include things like, a nice title, your name, maybe hello, your specific question. You can even take a picture or a screenshot of something to give us more information, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. So tip number 3, email your teachers.
Hi 6C, it's me, Mrs. Wagoner. I'm here to give you tip number 4, how to correctly submit homework to Haiku. And parents, this is a really big clue for you. I know I have an 8th grader and a 5th grader, and I wasn't aware of the magic green check mark that you should look for to know if they've accurately submitted their assignments to Haiku. This is my 8th grader, Caden, and he is going to show you tip number 4, how to correctly submit documents to Haiku. So he has gone to his Haiku page, and he has gone under the Activities tab, and you can see that some of the assignments have a green check mark next to them. Those are the assignments that he has handed in. So parents, that's something that you can look for. If your student says that they've handed in their assignment, have them pull up their Haiku page, and is that magic green check mark next to the assignment. Now, Caden is going to demonstrate how to submit assignments to Haiku.
So to submit an assignment, you're going to press hand in and choose attach from Google Drive, and then choose choose your assignment. And once you choose it, make sure it's the right assignment.
Yes, because often once you've chosen the right file, make sure you look at it before you attach it. Make sure it's not a blank one or the wrong document.
Then you'd press hand in.
And that, 6th graders and your grown-ups, is how you can correctly submit documents to Haiku. That is tip number 4.
Hi 6C students, Mrs. Shannon here, and I'm going to share with you tip number 5 to help you be successful with the last few weeks of your e-learning. It's very important that you're checking your schedule every day so you can remember which day of the week it is. Is it A day, B day, or C day? So I have printed up a little copy of the schedule like this so I can make sure that I'm checking it every day. I also have the district copy of our e-learning schedule printed up so I know based on today's date whether it's A day, B day, or C day. If you don't have access to a printer, you can also make a handwritten copy, which I've also done, and I put that here on my notebook that I use so I can remember which day of the week it is. Check your schedule, tip number 5. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Oh hey 6C students, don't forget tip number 6. Make sure you're taking the time to really read directions for your assignments or you're watching the video directions your teachers might be making. Bye!